Hello, this is Peter, and today I thought I'd just do another update on my Colocasia esculenta Pink China. I'll also show some of my other Colocasias quickly as well, but they're all in pots, so they're not doing quite as well. But I decided to do another video featuring these today because I just realised how big it's got this year. I wasn't expecting much from them this year because I only planted it last year and it died pretty much back to the ground last year over winter. The main plant rotted away, but it did put out plenty of pups, which have all grown back quite nicely. In fact, I would say probably too well. There's way too much going on down there. Probably going to have to thin this out in spring next year. Not going to do it now, I'm just going to leave them. Once they die back over winter, I'll consider removing a few next year. I did remove a few of them earlier in spring, and I put a few around different parts of the garden. I put one in my other border near the fig tree. I also put some at the front of the house as well. But these ones at the back here seem to have done really well. I'm very, very surprised with how well they've done. Is that a flower? Not entirely sure, but that might be a flower, you know. Potentially. Yeah, if anyone's grown these before, maybe you could let me know if this is a flower that's starting to form here. Definitely looks different to the leaf that's emerging there, so yeah, it might be a flower. But yeah, these have done incredibly well. I mean, probably too well, to be honest. If I just stand back, you can see how much space they now take up. Especially this one on this side here. It's actually completely consuming the Rajapuri banana. Keep moving the leaves and putting them underneath my Rajapuri banana, so it's kind of suffocating it a bit here. It's doing quite well as well. Probably do a separate video on that, but yeah, it does keep getting covered up by these huge Colocasia leaves. Speaking of which, this one here is absolutely huge. It's my hand for reference. Yeah, it's quite a big leaf. It can get bigger than this, I believe, but yeah, definitely doing quite well here. You can see the reason they call this Pink China. You've got these nice pink coloured stems, and it is very hardy, at least for UK winters. It will die back, the leaves won't survive, but you can just mulch over them and then they should push back up in the spring. But yeah, there's definitely way too many down there. I'm going to have to separate probably most of them and plant them in different areas, or maybe even sell them locally, as they are quite a desirable plant. I know quite a lot of people trying to get this, and they sell out quite quickly online, so yeah, maybe I could sell a few locally. But yeah, definitely a nice plant to have in your garden. I'll just show you some of the other Colocasias I've got. So this one is Colocasia metallica, Colocasia esculenta metallica. This one has more of a blackish coloured stem, a very dark purple black colour. I think it does get a little bit more like deeper purple colours on it when it gets more mature. But I've kept it in a pot this year. Probably plant some of these in the ground next year, but they won't stay in the ground because they're not as hardy as the Pink China. And this one is Blue Hawaii. Yeah, Blue Hawaii. You can see the colour on this. It is supposed to have this very dark purple or black sort of veining on it. So yeah, that's not a disease or deficiency. It's supposed to look like that. But yeah, I think they do much better in the ground, so I'll probably try them in the ground next year somewhere. Over here we have two more. This one is the variety Bun Long, Colocasia esculenta Bun Long, and this is actually one of the edible cultivars. So Colocasia esculenta is actually an edible plant. It's known as taro. It's actually the corms or rhizomes. Not quite sure if it's a corm or a rhizome, but yeah, I think it's a corm. But those are actually cooked and can be eaten. So I know this is one is particularly grown for its for taro cultivation. I don't know if some of the others are edible or not, but yeah, that one definitely should be. This one is a Royal Hawaiian type known as black coral. You can see why it's called black coral. It's got these very dark purple coloured leaves. They start out green and go purple. And yeah, these ones I got, I think, last year. Overwintered them indoors, and I thought they died, completely died. But then I just brought them outside, left them on the patio, and they have come back. So yeah, quite happy with them. Obviously they are very small, so I'm a little bit worried about overwintering them. Let's keep them as a house plant. Yeah, if they're bigger you can actually dry store them, but as they're only very small like this, you're going to have to keep them as a house plant. But yeah, that's just another update on the Colocasias, particularly the Pink China variety. And yeah, if anyone does know whether this is a flower that's starting to form on this Colocasia here, do leave a comment in the comment section below. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you're notified when I do future videos, and I'll be sure to keep you all updated on how these Colocasias do, and I'll show you how I'm going to overwinter them, the Pink China, later in the year. That'll probably happen around the same time that the Musa Baju gets covered for winter. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.